Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club again. Well, this is the second act of Doki Doki Literature Club. So let us get into it. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. There was always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. What are we going to do? Talk about anime all the time? That would be like a debate club, but anime please. Also, it would be way too many arguments. I wouldn't be able to do that, you know. Okay, jeez. Monica? How did you get here? Wait, when did you get here? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. That's a lie. I don't, you're lying to me. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles freely. We do know each other, well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction people in here? Or Michael's? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Why? Interesting. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I've started a new one. A literature club. I did this glitch. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not that boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps some manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that Monica is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member is a member, right? If Monica says she... Hey, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case... Is there any chance you can do me a big favor? No. I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how can I ever refuse someone like Monica? I can't. No. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, you know that? No, I'm not. It's nothing, really. Should we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I wonder which one she's referring to. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I like the other version where I sold my soul for a cupcake. That was much more funnier. Can you imagine selling your soul for a cupcake? I mean, I guess you would be hungry. If you're hungry, you're hungry. I timidly follow Monica across the school. Upstairs, in the section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. I ran into him in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, did I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Miri walks over to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Hey, you can't really see it. So, I didn't know you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you'll feel right at home, okay? As president of the Leisure Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort and to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that they're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. But don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. My go-to is horror books. Why mystery books? I don't know, just like that. Manga? I might have quietly to myself, half joking. I am serious about manga. Different pronunciations. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? What are you saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is usually impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books and people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimum level. I've read lots of horror books. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. How is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often really successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, so why is that? Well, the can always start over for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last year. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Yeah, but I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you show them something? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Showing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers and exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you show some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look philosophically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come out forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by. I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Well, I don't know. I already said that. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Did you really mean that? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super mad. I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Yeah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all shout. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between three girls: Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the Rotary Club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my senses, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with finding home today. Oh! Alright, everybody, I locked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Sayori? I found Sayori. Ha! I don't think I was. I don't even know what I was trying to say. Okay, let's see. Family. Oh no, my phone! What happened to it? Oh, determination. Spain. Breathe. Unrestrained. Extraordinary. Oh gosh, Sayori, no! Sayori, what? Well, we found Sayori again. I don't know what to say to that. Also, if you actually do look behind, if Monica can move her hair. Hi again, glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. If I can't run. This is a little bit, okay, this might be a little strange for me, but at least I'm over it. Because one of these could turn to Sayori's photo. Well, I'm back at the Loge Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I think I'm not sure if I saw that one before. Maybe. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into Loge when you're not accustomed to it. Oh. This is how you know the game is breaking. Monica, how dare you? Oh, come on. Like you deserve any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps the manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, manga and manga. Manga is literal. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into the seat. I'm sorry, but make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with the disappointing glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right to me to do something that, like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading it. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice the intense expression that she was waiting for this chance. Now I'm shaking his rubber machine around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri about a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered the sensing I made her uncomfortable. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious on how you have two copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I just have to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Alright, well, if you've seen the first episode when she explains this book, she explains it in a lighter tone, I guess. But not just watch. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped in there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. And the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Yeah, that's dark. But also it's strangely interesting at the same time. I wonder what it would be like to be in this experiment prison. Because apparently there's a theory that's this one right here is a part of it. I have no idea. It's a theory. You can look at game theory for that. But I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, that's what exactly what I said. You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, no postures. It's based on a true story. I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be on a completely different level. That's what I'm gonna say. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at the life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Yuri! No! Yeah, this is going to be a lot more common? Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Well, I wanted to learn a little bit more before you snapped out of it, but okay. Not again. Again? I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess that's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like book and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... What? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Or I do something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a leisure club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. I saw that. Oh yeah, yes, I'm not gonna really this. This is gonna go straight to YouTube. Yes. Listen. She glitched it out. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Get out of here. I'm just trying to look for secrets. Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip in the seat, serious. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading is in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started to prologue. I shouldn't understand what Yuri means about reading company. I said, it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in your breath and body heat? I think that's what she said. It went fast, but she's weird. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's a series, then hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. You can only close his door and copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance at Yuri's face again and my eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. This is probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. I continue reading. You are a slow reader. I'm not. I read fast. Yuri is no longer asking me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. If you guys don't want me to narrate it, you can just put it in the comments and I won't narrate it. I'll just spam it, but you might not get the chance to read it. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page, it almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it float over to her side as she catches it on her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking that way she second guesses herself and second guesses the things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. You are the main character, Yui. I believe it. She is. She's the chosen one. Yeah, I think so. So I don't know why that came. Oh yeah, I'll leave it. Yui, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yui's been a little bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little. My breathing. Yuri puts her hand on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically runs out of the classroom. I'm gonna throw a little bit of me in there. What on earth was that about? Hey, did something just happen just now? No. I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about him? Oh, no, not really. Let's just make sure that you didn't do anything wrong. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. You just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with showing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd start without her. Yeah. Okay, so the last pipe in the last chapter, how Yuri quickly rolled up her sleeve when we walked in, and she has a bunch of knives. We can assume that she's doing something bad. In this case, she is, but for a completely different reason. I don't know, maybe it's the same reason the other way, but it's a different reason now. Is she okay? Yeah, I'm just asking, I don't care. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. That eye's gonna be watching me tonight. Okay, Monica, you're first. I should start with Monica. Yes, she seems so eager to read my poem, and I want to know that I'm putting in effort. Hi. Hello. Having a good time so far? No. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since they're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, alright? Hey? No, literally, she's always listening. I'm not sure if you can hear my voice exactly, but she's listening to the game itself. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we all wanted to get past. I think the poems are the same, so I might just skip first. Yeah, that's true. I hit back on my poem. Great job. I was going through in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way, when it always counts, I can put in some effort. Yeah, I guess I agree on that. Right. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes these kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that in a bad thing. Sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally giving up on people. Yeah. And then again, being in a human experimentation, yeah, I would also give up on people fairly quickly. I'm just guessing things. I'm not even sure if she actually is, but I think she could be. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. Yeah, I think she's only seen horrible things. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame me for her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too similar. She ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Slaying the door open. Yay! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Yeah, you're bleeding again. How dare you? Not really. No, we all just started sharing poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We all know what you were doing. So we have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's just because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Yeah. So what do you think? It's very few. I'm just gonna skip this a little bit. Don't mind me. Yeah. Yeah, this is all the same. What's the next one? What? No, turkey! That, like, I haven't seen that one before, so. Okay, now I will continue this because I think there's going to be more of this in the second half. It kind of depends on what I do. I want to try something, but it's going to be a while before because I might have to redo it. Okay, well, this is all the same. That first one was all. Alright, well, this is all just the same again, so. Yeah. I think something will happen. You know. Yep. Okay, alright, let's. This is the sheriff. He's going to hate me. Alright, let's talk about random things in the club, like this class, or this school. I know that this is from a other game that's kind of like this. I don't know what it's called. I will find it, and if you want me to do a video on that, I will. Because it's kind of like this. I don't care how much it is. I think it's like $7. I'm not sure. All I know is it's on Steam, so. Okay. I might skip this, but. In case of the black text comes up again, I kind of just want to have it ready that in case I can't read it, I can actually look at my video. Okay, go through it, yeah, okay. I don't read script often. That's not actually what it means. It's about someone who's living in the past with everything around them changing. Their own comfort zone is kind of like the only place they can actually count between ba-dum-bum. Oh, well, that's okay. Oh, I can't skip. Okay. I can't skip this part, so. Okay, I guess that's why I end up doing myself. Customer Monica is writing something in the notebook. I just land on you, and that's your cute. Well, this is about to be a very interesting argument. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just raising things up as well. You're just still jealous that I appreciate... that he appreciates my advice more than you appreciate yours. And how you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the one who magically grew to a size bigger as soon as he started showing him. Natsuki, this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own securities on others like that, you really act as long as you look, Natsuki. Look at who's talking. You want to be edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people only get over themselves after they graduate master, you know? You want to prove anything and stop harassing others with your decision attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, dude. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Not really, I know that probably do. What is wrong with you? What the heck is wrong with you in your head? God, go on. Let him hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. It's only your appearance to me as condition as I was saying. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I did not read any of this. It don't matter what I play. Oh, hi, your face is very big, I guess. Hey, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. First off, you're not really good at this, are you? And second off, I would probably yell at both of them. Knowing my personality, I would yell at both of them. I don't pick sides. It's probably better for us to stay out like this. Nah, let me go back in. I'll give them a piece of my mind. We'll go back inside once they're yelling. Simple person that I am. I can't even confront my own common most properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend more time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Aw, no. She must have said something really horrible to make you cry. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Yuri is walking back and forth on her desk with the palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We all know you didn't mean it. Well, throw me in the game. I'm sure that would be a fun addition to this. I would cause so much chaos for fun. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Yeah, making her have a short memory is a very completely good thing, Monica. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president. I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take this responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to run for something, Yuri. It's not like that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with him. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate it if you Yeah, she didn't really have a choice. Alright, let's see if I can... ambient. Dance. I want to see if I can just get a perfect Yuri photo. Destiny. Unexpired. Gotta throw this area in there somehow. Heaven sense. Captive. Bliss. Crimson. Philosophy. Pressures. Desire. I want to end it here. I'm going to throw you guys for a loop. So, I'm going to end it here. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, just leave a comment down below and I'll read them. And with that, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next episode. This is Galaxy Test signing out. Bye-bye.